Good day, everybody. Well, probably just me. This is the second time I'm refilming this start because I didn't like the first part. Plus, I just stopped talking for a second because people were walking by. And yeah, whatever. But point is, no one's gonna probably be watching this except me, so I can just yap whatever the fuck I want. Another beautiful Sunday. Of course, the good weather is only on Sundays for some reason. Say this has happened way too many times, and I'm actually just gonna call it Sunday Dance because I have kept calling them Sunday Rants, but the name wasn't set in stone. But I'm pretty sure that now it is like the fourth or fifth episode. I'm not exactly sure, but just enjoying the view, enjoying the warmth. It's actually pretty warm outside, 10 degrees. At least the child makes that. Probably a bit more actually. You know, winter's over, spring is here. Well, let's see how long that lasts, but don't want to be negative. But overall, enjoying today. I This morning I did a bunch of well, not a bunch. I did one big schoolwork thing for geography. Took me a while, and then I honestly just did a bunch of low value tasks and fucked around for like at least an hour or two, and then I made some food. And now I'm outside. It's almost 4, 15 before 4. Yeah, but I have to get back and get some work done because I need to edit some videos. And well, actually, I'm thinking about maybe I should refilm my VSL, which I don't think I've actually said uh, yet on the channel. I'm making a VSL for my site, as in for like my agency, company, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I filmed it one day because I just got sick of just on doing it, so I filmed it, and I'll be honest, it was hard, it was tough, it was frustrating, it was exhausting. I did it, but I'm not exactly satisfied with the result, but that's okay because I'm probably gonna refilm it or have to edit it in a way that doesn't look bad. I mean, it was mostly just the speaking part and the actual like framing of the video that was pretty bad. I didn't like. Uh, but yeah, I was thinking of maybe filming it today since the weather's good and I could film it outside for a unique background. But at the exact same time, I got so many things I need to do. Plus, I have another schoolwork I need to do that is due quite literally 2 days from now, and I've done basically fucking nothing. So, yeah. Do I have myself to blame? Absolutely. Who else would I have to blame? Oh shit, there's a bumblebee. Look at him go. Damn, he's chilling. Well, whatever. I said I'll make the business the priority, but right now my priorities have slightly shifted. Also, another topic that I'll cover later is the rapid decline of my health, and but I'll cover that a bit later. Don't worry, I don't got cancer or anything like that. But yeah, about priorities. Business was my priority, and still is, for the oh very long time. And wow, what a surprise when you put that as a priority, you actually get a lot of things done, and you get some results. I got a client, and I'm still working with them. I have to actually edit the video today. Uh, and yeah, you see some money flying in, which is nice. But at the exact same time, when you do something and you win, then you don't feel like doing it again because you already won it. Then you don't feel the same drive. Am I still passionate about business? Absolutely, no questions asked. I still am. But the problem is, I just don't feel the burning desire to do the things that I need to do. Of course, you're not gonna feel like it always. You just need to discipline yourself to do it. And I built up a habit on doing it, but then a bunch of things changed. I changed up my entire strategy on what I'm gonna do, and my biggest priority right now was the VSL, but I just kept finding reasons why not to do it. Like, oh, this is wrong, that is wrong. I mean, also some things I can't really change. Is my family was all home 24/7. I just couldn't find it like a good like time to film, just like to be in peace because they fucking yell, they go around everywhere. It's just a nightmare. And in the end, I still did it when they were home. I just picked the time where they were either asleep or whatever. And I filmed the VSL. I was super frustrated in the end because I was just taking too fucking long. It took me 6 hours to film the whole thing. So yeah, plus the shorts. I mean, the shorts are probably usable. I haven't really checked through them, so I'm gonna. Those are usable, but I'm thinking of refilming the VSL, and I want to do it today, but I have so much shit I need to do, and right now it's just yes, it's the best, technically the most like return on investment thing that I can do today, but I got like videos for clients to do and schoolwork, and the schoolwork that is gonna fucking fry my brain because honestly I've got all like it's for math just so I can like it. Okay, basically we need to do like a thing, like a big document just to qualify for the exam. So if you can't do that, you can't do the exam. If you can't do the exam, you fucking you can't. Well, you can graduate technically, but you know you fucking suck ass. So yeah, I have to do that. And I was like, oh, why didn't you do it before? Well, number one, I don't know what the fuck I I was supposed to do in that thing because when they were making it, I wasn't at school. I was at work. Over. Oh yeah, actually, fucking 2 days from now is the deadline for the math thing that I'm talking about, and 2 days from now, I'm actually not even fucking in Orgre because I'll be getting for ready for the driving exam, and then later I have a fucking bus outcomes I have to be at to do some shit. I like the gig that I keep driving around. And this time it's in Riga, so that's good. And yeah, what was I? I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Yeah, basically I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm not gonna be in school much, and I have a bunch of schoolwork I need to do, which is fucking. Oh, it sucks. At least I did the geography thing. Uh, wait, no. Oh right, the geography thing that was yesterday. I did that yesterday. Yesterday was a really fucking lazy day. I got like nothing done almost. I just did the geography and a bunch of also low value tasks. Fuck, I'm just talking out my ass honestly because you're not gonna remember this. I'm talking to future me. You're not gonna remember what the fuck I'm talking about. So I don't know why I'm explaining it. I'm just venting because right now I just feel frustrated, tired, exhausted, and fucking when you're I just have this like desire to like pause time for like I don't know a fucking month maybe and just like not relax maybe that's the wrong word but like fucking regenerate. It's like when you're like fucking back when I was playing video games, you're fighting a boss or some shit. Not really a boss, you're fighting like a bunch of fucking regular ass like things, and then you're like, ah, you're doing fine, and then you get like one really bad hit, and it's like, oh fuck, oh shit, I fucked up, and you drink like a healing potion, and you're like back at it, but then you like there's a timer on it, and you can't use. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. It just feels like I'm barely getting like not by, but not getting by, but what's the right word I'm looking for? Just like barely functioning. No, that is not the right word or phrase. Like barely holding on to my fucking sanity, I guess. Am I still recording? Yes, I am. Okay, that's good. Um, yeah, I'm barely holding on, and since I made business the priority, my grades suffered a bit, and of course, I haven't done the schoolwork that I was supposed to do, and now it's biting me in the ass since it's fucking exam time pretty soon. And most of the deadlines actually for all the PLEDs that are, believe it or not, tomorrow. I've technically done, well, the ones that I was supposed to do, but you never fucking know what's gonna happen. But yeah, That's school shit. That's just that. I'm just venting about the stresses of regular ass fucking life, and yeah, it would be nice to have a couple days just. I don't like having days off because then I just feel like I waste them. But having a day, not off, but recovery day where I do some work, not a lot of it, but just plenty enough to like relax, and then I can just take an evening off guilt free. But I can't do that right now, and even right now filming this episode I feel like I'm procrastinating, since technically I'm using up a lot of valuable time, but at the same time I'm fucking going mad. So I would like to talk about it, I guess. So business wise, I talked about the VSL, content shit. Maybe I did make a video about it, but this whole fucking winter, people have like keep fucking talk about the winter arcs and whatnot. For me, it was just fucking bunch of bullshit, honestly. Just it was some highs, some lows. It was fucking yeah. It was just like that, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, and we just have to learn to deal with it. I see people around me who are like more stoic, or at least they seem to be on the surface. Like, oh, I don't let stress impact my life. I'm not that stressed. I mean, I like to think that I'm not, but everybody is to some degree. And maybe I don't handle stress as well as I thought I did. I handle stressful situations with calm mind, but in the long term, I start seeing some issues. But whatever. It is what it is. Isn't that the best saying ever created? Is what it is. You feel odd sitting on a tree trunk and the woods. All those people walking past. Just chatting shit, honestly. And being quiet because, I don't know, you just feel awkward talking to yourself in the woods with just people just walking past. Oh, okay, there's a family coming. None of this shit matters. None of this shit matters. We're all gonna be dead, and this moment will be long be forgotten. So therefore, it doesn't matter. I can speak as loud as I fucking. Well, I'm not gonna swear like those kids said, but okay, you get the point. Of course. What was I gonna say? Of course. Oh yeah, the whole thing about like nothing matters and we're all gonna be dead. Therefore, you can do whatever the fuck you want. That's like my spin on Moses' idea. So nothing matters. Say you can do whatever you want because everyone's gonna be dead and they're gonna long forget you. So you might as well do what you actually want. I completely agree with that statement. And before I was just fucking clueless. I don't know what the hell was going on. But at the same time, people like don't take advantage of just saying I don't know. Just that I don't know. What's your opinion about this? I don't know. I don't really got anything on it because like people don't want to like look stupid or something or uneducated about the topic. So they're just like, oh, I think this, I think that. But generally, most of my responses to nowadays things is like, okay, I either don't care or I don't have an opinion on it. It may sound like the same thing, but not exactly because I mean some things I just don't bother to make an opinion on it. I think, and some things that I just don't have an opinion on is either because I haven't educated myself in it, or actually no, that probably is the exact same thing when I think about it. Never mind, I'm just stupid. But point being, what? I'm just yapping about some random bullshit. This isn't structured in any way, shape, or form. I don't write scripts for these things. I don't even have fucking key points or anything. I just fucking yap. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about my health. Yeah, basically since I took business as the priority, I even got to skip some gym days to, fucking work on like videos or attend like meetings and shit for like learning what to do. And I just go to the gym different days, and I sometimes I just get like fucking just don't get that shit like sorted. so I don't go 3 times a week. I usually get to go like maybe 2 times a week. And yeah, before I used to make up for going on even Saturdays, or well, not Sundays, it's closed, but Saturdays early in the morning when the gym is still open. But then I realized my mind functions like the best at that time, so I don't want to waste my fucking mind capacity on like just working out. So I can work out later since my brain is already a fog by then. What else? Oh yeah, I since I was been so stressed and shit, and we had a fucking jeton, of course I don't know what you translate. It's like a pre-graduation party at school, like a big pasakums that was heavily rushed and honestly complete dog shit. I was doing the tech for it, and I'm not gonna go fully into that. But the point is, I couldn't do all the tasks that they wanted, so I basically told them, like, yo, I can't do this shit. Like, I can't do the tasks of like three people, bare minimum, maybe even four, but 3 people at least. So that's basically, well, it was impossible to do that alone. So I told them, like, yo, like, get somebody else, like, to help with this shit. Because number one, I'm hired here only to do lights, by the way. I'm hired only to do the lights. That's it. Nothing else. So I'm not even obligated to help you out with, like, sound or anything. But sure, whatever. Out of kindness of my heart, I'll do it. They still complain, by the way. So, that's how the fucking school heads, what you call them, the head of the school is just odd. And yeah, they put some guy on that I know of, and I get to talking with him and blah blah blah. And it's like, oh, like he's gonna do the sound and shit. I basically teach him the basics. Also, yeah, there's a projector there I had to do, but not a projector. I meant like TV. Uh, I know none of this shit matters, but point being, he well, since he was new, he couldn't do the job perfectly, and that was to be expected. I told him, like, no worries, bro, nothing. I just gave him some chewing gum to chew on to relax and shit. So it was all right in the end. He only fucked up like twice maybe, but that's it. I paid him, um, took some tech down, and then went to the after party, actual party where people call them. And the thing is, I never really like parties that much. I don't like drinking, I don't like loud music, I don't like smoking. But I'm gonna get into the last part a bit. No, I do not smoke weed. I don't like drugs whatsoever. I haven't tried them, so I can't say if I like it or don't. But I don't think you should do them, at least as of recording this. That's my opinion. But you know, when you have something lingering in your mind for about 2 years now. Yeah, that'll be about 2 years, I think. It's it just lingers on your mind, and then you start to think of these things a bit more often, and then eventually it solidifies into an actual idea in which you try to justify not doing it for multiple reasons. And the point is, I wanted to try a cigar. I know that sounds like, oh, what, a cigar? That's it? You're talking about like doing coke or something? What are you talking about? Oh no, this is coming from me, somebody who doesn't do drugs whatsoever. He doesn't drink. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do fucking anything like that. I've never done a drug in my life. I said that weird one time that I overdosed on Targil when I started fucking seeing shit, but that doesn't count. It was like maybe 8 seconds, and I'm not even sure that it's like an actual hallucination. Maybe just a bad memory. No, now that the sun is behind a fucking cloud, it's actually pretty cold. The fuck? Yeah, whatever. The sun will come back in a second, probably. I give it about 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's still behind the cloud. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wanted to try a cigar. Googled a place to get it. I was in a rush to get it, bro. I was fucking like I had driving lessons the same day, and I just didn't have time to like get them after. And plus, I didn't want to be late for school, so I fucking woke up super early. Took the first train, not the first train, but one of the first trains that goes to Riga early in the morning, and sat outside the fucking store till it opens. And I'm of course the first customer there, and the guy just walks up with like fucking like 4 5 liter bottles of water. Just walks up like, the fuck? What is this guy doing? It's like, oh, you're the. I asked him like, yo, you're the owner of this joint? He's like, well, yeah, I guess. I'm like, whatever. And it's like, okay, come in. You want to help with the water? Nah. He said like, nah, I'm good. So, and I go in there. Smells like tobacco. I mean, the whole fucking joint smells like tobacco. I was like, at first it smelled like shit, but like I didn't like the smell. But then I walk in a bit further, and then it's like smoother. It's not that bad. It's like whatever. Okay, so I basically tell him like, yo, I don't know shit about cigars. I was suggested that I try some. I'd like to get 2 of them. What would you recommend? It's like, okay, number 1, don't look at the cigars on the right. They're really expensive, and there's no point of you trying them since they're pretty strong. You get the weakest, lightest shit that we have. I was like, okay. Like, yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, shows me, yeah, these 4 boxes. And I look at them and I was like, well, shit, I don't know. This one has a red sticker, that one has a blue sticker, that one has a bunch of numbers, and that one, I don't know, it doesn't even have plastic wrapping on it. Like, the fuck am I supposed to get? And I was like, okay, from these 4, what would you recommend? He says, yeah, this one and that one. I was like, okay, 2 of the, then I'll get those. It's like, I tell him, you can get like, I can get like 2 of the same ones. He's like, nah, get 2 different ones. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I ask him like, yo, like, don't you need to like cut the tip off? He's like, yeah, you do. I mean, there's some cutters there, but trust me, don't buy any of it. If you're gonna just try it, don't buy anything, since you know, if you're gonna like it, I don't want you to wasting money. I didn't mention, but that guy was like chill as fuck. Honestly, he was like pretty like honest, down to earth. I don't like. I was like, he's like, look, I'm not gonna try to sell you shit. Don't look at those expensive cigars. They cost more, but they're exactly the same as this shit. Nobody just buys this because it's a brand that nobody has heard of before. Yeah. So just get this. Just see how you like it. If you do, that's great. You can maybe consider getting a cutter or a lighter for it later. Funny enough, I bought 2 of them today. I got a lighter and a cutter, plus a productivity clock that I'll be trying out later. But yeah, whatever. I ordered them today, and they'll be coming at fucking, I don't know, fucking never. So yeah. Point is, yeah, I get the cigars. Actually, the whole thing like took me like maybe 10 minutes from him like opening the shop to me walking out. It was like maybe 10 minutes at most. And yeah, basically didn't try to like sell me anything extra, nothing. He was like, look, I don't want to sell you a bunch of bullshit that you don't need, because if you don't like it, then boom, I just wasted a bunch of money. I don't want to do that. It's like, oh shit, this guy is pretty good. So yeah, get the 2 cigars, put them in my pocket, my like jacket pocket, do driving, do actually really well that time. I like have the driving exam next week. So yeah. Ugh. Man, now that the sun is gone, it's a little bit chilly. What was I gonna say? Right. Yeah, get the cigars, do driving, go back home, do school shit. Then I get fucking tired. I don't remember what I did that whole fucking day, honestly. And then the next day, getting ready for the shutdown workers and the party, blah blah blah. And basically, I had the cigars, and I had 2 of them because my friend also wanted to try them, since he watches a lot of Dwayne. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was a fucking pine cone. Uh, he watches a bunch of Dwayne from like Dry Creek Wrangler School. Pretty chill guy. Well, I watched a couple of his videos. They're pretty good. And he's like, "Yo, I want to try cigars." I was like, "Okay, sure." I had the same plan for a little while, so I might as well do it. And the thing is, honestly, going into the cigar thing, it's like, okay, worst case scenario, I waste like a couple of fucking euros, like what, 14 euros, 14 euros for some fucking cigar, and I don't like it. And okay, boom, I have it at least off my bucket list, and then it doesn't bug me at all because I tried it, and then I don't really think much about it. Is it fucking raining? I swear to God, it's gonna start raining. Yep, it is starting to rain. So, I'm gonna take my knife off, take my phone with me, and walk while I talk. So, fuck. Okay. Maybe it's a good thing that I didn't decide to do the VSL, because then I'll be fucking outside with a button-up shirt and nothing but a fucking backpack and a camera that I have to disassemble. So, actually, wait. It was good. I had no sunglasses today. I don't know where the fuck they are. I lost them, I think. But whatever. It is what it is. So, yeah, basically, went to go get the cigars, try them out. After the party, like, we were playing cards, drinking kvass. I didn't drink any alcohol whatsoever. Like, my mini friend group in school friend group, two of them are complete alcoholics, and the rest of them don't drink at all. So it was a weird blend. So I didn't drink, my friend doesn't drink, another friend doesn't drink, another guy would drink, but he didn't because he's the fucking driver and has to get people home and himself home, so he didn't drink that time. So with four of us, and we're just playing fucking poker, fucking durak, we're playing a bunch of fucking card games, eating food, blah blah blah, talking to people. And then eventually, like maybe 3 hours go by, I'm just fucking around and watching fucking drunk people for entertainment. I decided, like, yeah, let's go finally give a smoke. So we went outside, tried to figure this whole fucking thing out, like, okay, which fucking end of the cigar I cut, like, blah blah blah. I watched like one video on about cigars, and I feel like a master. I'm a master of cigars. I watched one video, I'm pretty good at it. Bro, it was so fucking odd because it felt off, but it felt like perfect, because like I did like everything right. I didn't have any real problems lighting it. I did like it was like not my first time ever, and like they're watching me do it because they don't know how to do it either. And I do it. I was like, okay, so you do that, this, like, damn, have you done this before? I was like, no, first time. I've never done this before. I said, damn, you're a bit of a natural. I was like, I don't think that's a good thing, because cigars still have health risks, like you get fucking throat cancer and whatnot. Of course, you're not going to get it off of one smoke. You're supposed to like only keep the smoke in your mouth and like blow it out. You're not supposed to go in your lungs. But I mean, I told them that, and I was like, yeah, but I knew that, blah blah blah. But it felt natural, and the thing is, I thought I was going to hate it, because in my entire life I had only one experience with like smoking cigarettes. I took 2 puffs and I fucking hated it. It was horrible. My lungs were burning. It was like charcoal, just like a whole piece of charcoal just went down my throat. Horrible experience. And yeah, that was my assumption about the same cigar. So I thought it was going to be horrible. And the thing is, my friend thought it was going to be actually like he's going to like the stuff, because he watches a lot of English school, and I thought it would be great. So we got the bitches up. I started lighting the cigar, and then for fuck's sake, drunk classmate comes up. What the fuck? You have a cigar? Bro, that's so cool. And like calls people up, and now there's a fucking like group of 10 people just looking at me. I'm sitting outside like on a patio, like separate house thing. It's a thing over here in Latvia. I don't know what you call it, like a separate like tiny house like outside, but there's like no windows, nothing, just out of wood and a roof, yes. And basically, I'm just sitting there on a chair that I brought from inside the house. I'm just sitting there, like, laying the pictures, like, oh my fucking god. Like, they look at me, like, oh my god, look at him, what he's doing. It's like, yeah, he's cutting the tip off. Yeah, oh my god, you do this often. I didn't know you're cool like that. I was like, bro, I didn't say anything. I was just like I was like, look, I enjoy some peace and quiet. Loud music is my type of thing. I was pretty cool about it. And then my friend over there is just like, looking at me, like, what the fuck, why now? And like, I'm just playing it cool. I was like, whatever, I light the bitch up, and no problems. They just look at me. They just keep looking at me. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, yeah, I was just like chilling. I take a couple puffs. I blow it out, and the thing is, I have no idea what I'm doing. But they look at me like I'm some like fucking mob boss or something. Like, holy shit. Like, maybe they were drunk. That's why they were like, for some reason, just respecting me. Like, not disrespecting me. I meant like actually respecting me. Like, you can just feel like, oh my god, this guy. Damn, I didn't know you were cool like that. Like, shit, can I get a whiff? I was like, sure, why not? It's like, I just told him, yeah, just don't blow into lungs. Yeah, I know how to do this. He blows a fucking deep one, fucking starts coughing. I was like, of course, dumbass. Whatever. Yeah. And the thing is, it wasn't a bad experience. It genuinely wasn't. I was enjoying it. the taste of it, I had to get used to it, but when I like understood it, was like, actually, it's pretty good. I understand why people do this. However, my friend, who thought he would be really into cigars, was not having a good experience. He fucking inhaled it dirty even the first time, started coughing. I was like, oh god, Jesus, no, this is bad. So what the fuck? I was like, bro, don't. Like, how do you keep it in your mouth? It's like how do you not like inhale it fully? I was like, okay, just imagine you take like a half breath, but you don't let the smoke go in your lungs. Then he got the hang of it, and he was like, oh, okay, now I get it. But basically, he still enjoyed it. He said like, yeah, pretty good experience, but he didn't like, what do you call it, like, think it was as cool, like that great. I mean, in the end, I gave him like, we like did a rating on it, like graded the whole experience. I gave it an 8. He gave it a 7 or an 8. I don't remember now. I think he said 7 and then he said 8. And then later, some other of our friend group found this smoking a cigar. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're smoking a cigar? It's like, yeah, whatever. It's like, shit, here, have a hit if you want to. Yeah, it was like he doesn't understand how to do it. He like tried to figure it out. I was like, yeah, actually, pretty chill, pretty decent. And you know, they like they take a couple puffs, put it in their hand. Don't take any more because they don't want to take too many. I don't take too many. I take like maybe one every 30 seconds maybe. I mean, that's the way I understand you have to do it. You don't smoke like a cigar. You just the whole fucking thing in like one fucking inhale. So, yeah. Overall, pretty decent experience. But that's the thing that's worrying me, because I expected it to fucking hate it, and I actually enjoyed it. So now I'm worried I'm going to be spending a bunch of money on useless shit like I don't need. For example, today that I bought a fucking some cigar cutter, and a lighter. I mean, honestly, I wanted to buy the lighter anyway because I just like fire in general. I just like lighting shit on fire. I'm not a pyromaniac, but you know, you get what I mean. Like lighting a candle up. I just wanted a cool lighter for a while. I used to have one, but I lost it. I have no idea where the fuck it is. And yeah, but in general, pretty good experience. The cigar lasts a long time actually, and it lasts so fucking long that my mates like yeah, whatever, I'll just leave it here, let it same, I don't want to do it anymore. I just kept doing it, just sitting in the chair, pretty relaxed, because I could hear a party inside the house and I'm just chilling outside. It's relatively quiet actually. Once in a while you see somebody run out, start screaming and yelling and shit, and I just kept like watching them like a TV show, all the drunk people. It was pretty good. Of course somebody comes by like, yo, you're smoking cigars? Like, yeah, whatever, here, have a whiff if you want to. I'm not that fucking selfish. You can have a couple whiffs, no problem. And the thing is, I'm doing this while I'm wearing my fucking suit from the celebration, and I was worried about the smell getting stuck on it. But yeah, and at some point, like about like midway through the thing, I felt this peace. I don't know how to explain it. Just, I felt peace and quiet that I haven't felt in a long time. And I think it wasn't the cigar, it wasn't the tobacco, I don't think it was the nicotine in it. I think it was just the placebo effect of me just actually like distancing myself from the noise, literally like physically and metaphorically, since I wasn't thinking about work, I wasn't thinking about anything. The only thing I was thinking about was just me sitting down, drinking some kvass, talking to my friends about random bullshit, and smoking a cigar. And I genuinely enjoyed the experience. Now, I don't think you have to do a cigar with it. If you're underage and you want to have an experience like this, don't be tempted. Don't smoke a cigar. At least I wouldn't recommend it if you're underage and you don't know what you're doing. Of course, people don't fucking listen to people and like, yeah, you can technically have a cigar when you're younger. Just okay, if you do, then don't overcomplicate it. Just watch one fucking video. It was like 20 minutes long video about some cigar guy who explains everything. The basic manners of cigars, for example. Just cut the tip of the head of the cigar, light it at a 45-degree angle, don't inhale it in your lungs, and don't take too many puffs too quickly or the cigar gets hot and then it starts having ash and like starts burning real quick and unevenly and shit. So yeah, overall good experience for me. I said I don't recommend it doing at a younger age because you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Plus, you can't exactly buy it. Of course, you can get it somebody else to buy it. Blah blah blah. People do people things. Teenagers drink whatsoever. I understand that completely, but maybe I'm just old-fashioned. And well, yeah, basically, I enjoyed the experience. Am I looking forward to do it again? Well, I'd say yeah, I guess, because I felt so much calm. So just so much like once in a while I'd like put my hand on my heart and I just feel it like beeping pretty slowly. Not beeping, I mean like fucking, you know what I mean. Just like pretty slowly. I just feel this calm over me. Don't feel stressed whatsoever. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm present. I'm here. I'm here right now. And the view wasn't perfect. It was literally just like a bunch of fucking people yelling in the distance, just watching like a TV show. Some guy came up like near us, near the house, and started vomiting in the fucking bush. That was great. I'm just sitting there smoking, and of course, then a classmate of mine actually from the, well, in our school we had like, well, not, we don't have it, at least my class doesn't have it right now. We had like military lessons for school, and he was from there, and I did talk to him like in the military thing, but besides that I don't really talk to him whatsoever. But I remember he was a weed addict and alcoholic basically. But basically what you like imagine a basic degenerate, like playing video games, smoking weed, blah blah blah. And literally, like he came by, he looked sober. I was surprised because he, from my experience, I thought it would be shit faced. He's talking to me like a completely normal person. I was like, oh shit, you're smoking cigars? Like, yeah, I've go through the whole thing. And apparently he had smoked a cigar before, like actual one, like a Cuban. He's like, yeah, sure. Can I have a whiff? Like, sure, there's a free cigar there. My mates wasn't smoking right now. They were just like talking outside. Because they didn't want to like smell the tobacco. They were near, we could have a conversation with them, but they weren't far away. But they weren't like next to me, so yeah. I was like, yeah, and we just started chatting, honestly. We just started talking. It was odd because it was like, usually you go through like the stages of small talk. Like, yeah, blah, 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 what you do, and like, that bullshit. But honestly, we just got straight to the point. We just started talking about like whatever, like our future, what we want to do. He's like doing forex trading and like crypto and shit, like, yeah, and apparently he like quit weed completely. He hasn't like had any weed for like what he said, like, well, it doesn't sound like 4 months, but from what I heard, quitting weed if you're like an actual pothead is not easy. So yeah, he didn't drink that party like at all. He's just chilling there, he's relaxing, he's just eating chips and pizza and just, that's where he went outside just to get away from it all, just like avoid the noise. And I basically told him like, yeah, this is why I do it. I don't like the loud music and the party atmosphere and like dancing and like shit. I don't like that. I'll be honest, I just don't. I would rather just sit by, relax, have a cigar. And he's like, mate, I understand. I completely understand you. I used to be like that, but now I'm starting to think more like you. Like, honestly, whatever, I'm not going to go and follow in the conversation. We had a pretty good conversation. But it's all because, it happened to a person that you don't talk to at all. And honestly, I wasn't interested in talking to him, like, in the beginning, because I was like, oh, he's going to talk about weed, blah, blah, blah. I thought, might as well just ask him some questions about, like, his experience on weed, because I haven't tried it and don't plan on doing it. He said, oh, yeah, don't do it. People say it's not addicting. It fucking is. And whatever. And he said, like, yeah, he quit weed, he doesn't drink, like, at all. Like nothing. I was like, damn, okay, shit. Like, people change. Like, that was pretty rapid, and honestly had like a really good conversation with him. So yeah, literally like a 20-minute, maybe 30-minute long conversation, just standing. Oh shit, there's a McLaren. That shit crazy. That's funny because I haven't seen that car in, well, at least 7 months. Think about it. That guy he literally just has a car that's worth more than that my family makes in a year times fucking 5, whatever, more. That shit crazy. But yeah, that's enough food for thought right now. See ya.